Hello, everyone, and welcome to the channel. Yes, thank you for coming over to Make It Make Sense. A new type of format, a new type of YouTube channel that's going to be dishing on every celebrity out here that we can find to talk about their actions and their demeanor and their character when it comes to how they post things and how they live their life in front of social media or the world itself. Sometimes they're going to be on point, sometimes they're not going to be on point. But what they're doing, does it make sense? Okay, so we over here at the channel, the new channel that just started today, the 18th of March, we're going to try to make it make sense. Sometimes we're not going to actually be able to make it make sense, but we're going to go for it anyway. We're going to talk about Kanye West, Trevor, Noah, Pete Davidson, Kim Kardashian, and just how all this stuff is developing each and every day. We could talk about D.L. Hughley and how Kanye tried to get in his behind by saying he was a hot mess, he was a stalker, he was this, that, and the third. But D.L. was only speaking on it because it has been out here in the public, and he felt, hey, everybody else is talking about it, why don't I? And the famous, we call Negroes, what do you call it, him, come, by here, Lord, kumbaya. He made reference to Trevor Noah by calling him a coon, meaning Koon, which in translation is coon. Okay? And it's something black people used to degrade other black people about performing for white people. You know what I'm saying? But Trevor Noah was called a coon by Kanye West. And technically that would be considered a racial slur. But he did it amongst his own kind, yet it would still be known as a racial slur and very disrespectful. Okay, and tasteless. Alright? But that's just how Kanye West have been getting down in these social media streets. He don't like nobody coming for him and talking about how he's handling himself in the social media world. Personally, I'm like, some things he's saying is pretty much on point because he's coming from a hurt standpoint and a viewpoint, and it's coming from his perspective. But calling another person that slang just because they trying to get in your business or make a comment on how you're handling your business out here in these social media streets, hey, don't we all have an opinion? Let's just roll that footage. Why don't we? Let's roll the footage on how the media just keeps talking about Kanye West and his antics. And like I said, a lot of stuff he does say about not wanting his kids. Yes, we do have proof. Not on, in the social media world or TikTok and all this kind of stuff. He knows what it does to kids. He's seen it. He's in the industry. He knows what he's talking about. So he pretty much don't want his children to emulate loving on celebrities and growing up too fast by watching other celebrities trying to get kids involved into what they're into, if you get my drill. Pizzagate, look it up, do your history. But anyway, so basically they're pretty much in turmoil, and Trevor Noah is speaking out. He's a well-known journalist, and he don't like how Kanye has been handling himself when it's coming to the dealings of Kim. Now, I always would say Kim, to me, is a video vixen hoe. She got known for being put out by a sex tape, and her mother, manager, momager, thought they would just capitalize on it. And now here we are with the Kardashians and this, that, and the third. And nothing has really been cemented of a career other than how it started. And they're still promoting sex. Sex to promote clothing, themselves, and anything else. But Kim, I kind of put Kim in the same boat with Kanye, because, and the family as well, but the family's trying to cancel Kanye because they don't have any more use for him. Now, when Kanye was a new person coming out, hot and fresh on the scene, this, that, and the third, Kim wanted to get with him. Now, she done got 4 babies out of him and did what she needed to do with him, and she's trying to cancel him. And Kanye, in his old-fashioned way, is basically saying, hell no, we got in this to ride the whole streets, and we were down for one another. And I still remember our vows. Ain't nothing coming between us and our family, period. Not even medical health issues, which is what they want to say he has, allegedly, bipolar disorder. Okay, but the things that he has been through, that we know of, that's in public, and the things we don't know of, he probably done been through hell and high water with loving on Kim Kardashian. Like I said, if Kim thought he was just so much, why did you continue to have kids with him? Because he was still spiraling out of control with your first baby, with your second baby, and definitely your third baby. So why would you enlist on having a 4th baby with him? But nobody's really talking about that. They wanted to see Kanye get all the flack, all the negative media news. They want to jump on her side, but we don't know what she did to him in closed doors. Now, we also know what Pete did. He just aggravated the situation, and no, and I understand, because bro had been taking a lot, and I mean a lot, even decapitation of his head in an animated video Kanye put out. Now, that was tasteless of Kanye to do, but this is what he does, alright, to incite people. But I think well, I know not Trevor, Pete had posted back on Instagram, on social media platform, him and Kanye was going back and forth with. You know, he did do some stuff that was foul by saying he's in bed with his soon to be ex-wife, and you know, that can rub a person the wrong way. Definitely a ninja, okay, if he's still in his feelings about that lady, okay. So I can see Kanye West's side real good, but what he don't understand, when a person don't want you anymore, they don't want you anymore, and you should take heed of that, instead of causing so much destruction, so much negativity for himself that Kim can use against him in court. And with Kanye getting on everybody that want to get in his business, especially celebrities, he's going for them each individually, poking fun at them, saying cryptic messages that he want to do work on them. And it's just ridiculous. I mean, if you want to keep it into one thing, which is the love of keeping your family together, or definitely being able to see your kids, we should not be acting this way in public. We should be getting real close to Pete Davidson. So if your main objective is to see your kids, and Kim is not allowing such to happen, then guess what? That's when you use Pete, and you try to have him as a distraction to ease Kim's feelings about him, so you can see your kids on a regular basis, so you can have a good relationship with your kids. But Kanye, it seems like your motives are not all pure. It seems like you still want to be that wedge that separates Kim from Pete, and it's not all about just your kids. That's what the optics are giving us. And when we watch you perform on social media and do your spills here and there, that's pretty much what we're giving. But now you know how I feel. Let's go into an article that was wrote up about what Kanye is doing. And we got it from marca.com, marca.com. As a resource we're using to continue to tell the story of the Kanye debaclement and unraveling of his very soul in social media. Now, and before I get into this article, I want to say, personally, I think social media platforms for Kim and Kanye should be suspended for at least a month to teach them both to not handle their stuff in public. And that would be me if I was a judge and I was trying over the whole case and scenario. They both would not be on social media unless they were promoting their goods and services for the consumer. But little shit like this, no, no, no. I would suspend her account for a month and I would suspend his account for a month. Because technically both of them are acting like kids. They really are. And they want this shit to be in the public. Because if Kim wasn't feeling some kind of way, she was just like, I ain't gonna pay him no attention. I'm gonna post about my business. I ain't even gonna post about the kids anymore. But I'm gonna do this until I get totally free of him in the ways of being married on paper. So, but she didn't. She's still doing stuff. She's still doing stuff to irritate him. And it just is what it is. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. So she taunted him, this, that, and the third, sending some subliminals. Now he's getting her. Is it right? No, it's not. But both of them hands are not clean. That's all I'm saying. But okay, going to the article on Trevor Noah, since he's pretty much put himself, insinuated himself into the conversation and ongoing battle with Kanye and others on social media about how people are viewing him in a negative light, okay, because of all his rampage and rants he's doing on social media. It says, why did Kanye West use a racial or racist slur against Trevor Noah? Kim Kardashian in the answer. According to Kardashian, West is stalking her and Noah stepped up. Instead of Noah stepping out of it, keeping his mouth closed and just look on the sidelines like the rest of us. No, he had to go into the mess trying to defend Kim. Alright, Kim don't need no defender. She have too much money and too much time on her hands. And she know exactly how Kanye gets down. But anyway, going back to the article, it says Trevor Noah used his space at The Daily Show to demonstrate support for Kim Kardashian and all women harassed by their ex-partners. Noah said on Monday that Kanye West is harassing Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson, the new celebrity boyfriend. Over time, Kanye has become more and more belligerent in how he tries to get Kim back. Ye used an old and hurtful racial slur against Noah over comments on harassments of Kim Kardashian, Noah said at The Daily Show. One of my most extreme examples was Kanye West putting out a music video. He chops off Pete Davidson's head. Okay, he put that on Instagram. So yes, Kanye West should be suspended for a month. Not 24 hours. That's just patting his head, like, you know, you're giving a little pat of stern warning to a puppy or something. No, Kanye should have been suspended for 1 month, as well as Kim Kardashian. Okay, but going back to the article, it says, according to Kanye, the scenes was part of a music video. He considered it art. Nevertheless, West publicly spoke about his mental health problems, the situation concerning Noah. Kanye, you told us you have problems. Now, when we worry about that, you say we shouldn't worry, Noah said. Trevor Noah continued describing the constant harassment of West to her ex-wife, Kim Kardashian. There's also an element of a woman saying to her ex, hey, leave me alone. What I see from this situation, I see a woman who wants to live her life without being harassed by an ex-boyfriend or an ex-husband, Noah said. You may not feel sorry for Kim because she's rich and famous, but what she's going through is terrifying to watch, and it shines a spotlight on what so many women go through when they choose to leave. I'm like, well, no, most of the time, Trevor, they're getting battered, beaten, and abused, okay? Kim is not getting battered, beaten, or abused physically, okay? Maybe mentally, but we don't know what Kim was doing to Kanye mentally either. And just because she feels, oh, now I'm gonna pay attention to his mental health issues now, he's not stable, he don't need to be around our children, this, that, and third. Well, why do you have Pete Davidson around your children? You barely know Pete Davidson, you just started dating him, but yet you want to slide him into the position where he could be a father one day to your children? I think not. Pete doesn't give me the ideal or give me the impression that he wants to be a father to your 4 kids, that he even wants to have any more kids, okay, with you, or maybe basically saying you don't need no more kids, in other words. And he definitely don't probably want to have a child with you because of Kanye. You see what I'm saying? Kanye may do something to make you miscarriage their child. So I'm like, no, he's living his life. He's young. He's using you for a sex toy. He getting his rocks knocked off by you, serving you up, and he's doing it free. Okay? Meaning no extraness he's going to have to do. So I'm like, Kim, take some accountability for the situation that you are in as well. You didn't even have to have but one baby, because Kanye had that problem when y'all didn't have any children, period. But you wanted to love on him, you wanted to be with him, and you wanted to build with him. Now that you have what you have, or you think you have, which is 4 kids, but you think you're going to make him pay constantly for those 4 kids until they get grown, it's just a piss poor attitude. All right, why don't you have split custody? You get him for 6 months, he get him for 6 months, and let it be done. But you're trying to say no, he don't need to see none of your kids, and definitely not the oldest one, because he's trouble. He's not in his right mind, and he will never live a normal life, and you don't want your kids to be bothered with that. No, that's not how it goes, Kim. That's not how it goes. But anyway, going back to the article, it says Kanye West racial slur. Kanye didn't like Noah's words, and he posted a picture of Trevor Noah on his account using the caption, "It's with the mocking and racist lyric, Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya." And he just kept going on with that, which, we already know. We don't show and prove. Kumbaya is a spiritual song asking the Lord to come by here, meaning to come and visit them, to get them out of their turmoil, to answer their prayers, to have mercy on them. But Kanye was speaking in the mind of KOON, which is a racist slur, and something black folks have used on black folks to say they are performing for massa, or they're performing for the white people. Cooning. All right. So he put that under, this is what Trevor is doing, this is what I'm going to call you because I want to hate on you right now, type of scenario. But like I said, Trevor Noah inserted himself into something that he should have just really left alone. Let the law handle that. I'm sure they're monitoring Kanye's social media platforms, especially Instagram. And if Kim plays her cards right, she could just amass all of this negative energy and comments and take it to court with her to get sole custody if that's what she chooses to do. But technically, I think Kim is just as bad as Kanye. We just don't see that part that Kanye is talking about, how Kim gets down behind them doors, okay? But anyway, going back, it says those lyrics are indeed a racial slur. Ye did not take this lightly and exploded against the talk show host using an old racial slur that got him banned from Instagram for a 24-hour hold time. So my thing is, what do y'all think about it? Y'all know my feelings on it. Y'all know what social media has wrote up on it, between what's going on with Kanye and the endless list where it seems more and more celebrities want to put their 2 cents in and their dollar worth of what they feel about Kanye and how he's doing Kim Kardashian. But like I always say, it's her side is his side, and the truth lies somewhere there in the middle, that everything that's done in the dark shall come to light. So y'all get down in those comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this article and how Kim and Kanye are acting on this situation and pulling innocent people in, such as Pete Davidson, D.L. Hughley, what's his name, Trevor Noah, and countless other ones that may or may not want to come and talk about it on their public platforms. Okay, and I will see y'all next video. Take care. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and like my videos if you like my content. Alright, bye bye.